are you?
Okay, so we started recording already. So he doesn't really need any introduction, but I'm going to do a quick one anyway. Obviously, Joel Freeman is on our call tonight. He is the creator of Live For, the co-creator of Court of Force. He's been in this industry for 15 years doing awesome, awesome things, and he's with us tonight. I know that many of us have already said that this is going to be our soulmate program, and we haven't even started the official one yet. And I see heads nodding because we're like so stoked about this. And yes, so this is the first program my husband's actually doing with me from start to finish. So that's just saying a lot about the program and you. So I'm going to shut up. I'm going to ask you some questions, and I know that I keep losing you. There's too many people on the call. Okay. All right. So, you guys, I've got a list of questions here, and he's just going to shoot out the answers. And if you are on mute your line, there's not any feedback noise, that would be greatly appreciated. So,
every call, there's always one person that doesn't
yeah.
We're going to find you. Now, one person, we're going to find you, and we're going to embarrass you.
Going to hunt you down. All right, so obviously Live For is a little bit different and unique from other programs. So why does Beachbody and why do our customers need Live For?
That's wow, what great questions, Natalie. Seriously, I mean, it's like I wrote them. So first of all, hi everybody, and thank you for having me on. And if this is not your normal call time, thank you. Like I mean, it's just crazy. Like if you can see my schedule, I'm looking at my other screen. If you can see my schedule right now, it's just insane. So. But I love it. Like, this is the fun part for me. So, yeah, Natalie, as you said, thank you for that wonderful intro, by the way. Would you send that to everybody else? That'd be great. And for those of you, yeah, like over 15 years now, it's crazy to think about that. I've been doing this since I was 19 and I've been in the fitness street, like health and fitness for that long. And, you know, from the gym perspective, from the private part to work for the government side, State Department of Health for 4 years. So I've seen that. That's got a lot of problems. We don't have time to talk all about that. And then, you know, and then the home fitness side. So it's like you've been in this for a while now and have seen a lot of things and talked to lots of people and trained and sold memberships and all these different things. And one of the things that I've noticed and has been bugging me is the fact that we're still having all the same conversations, you know, about retention, about the fact that, you know, 80% of the population, like that statistic, 80% of the population doesn't work out. Like that statistic, y'all, hasn't changed ever as long as I've been in the fitness world. So, you know, I was like, man, what are we doing wrong? Like we're creating amazing programs, and look, every program that Beachbody has done, and you know, we're building gyms, and you think like you see, you know, trends go up and down with CrossFit and things like that. You know, there's been a lot, but yeah, we're still not hitting everybody. So what is it? And so I wanted to come at, you know, with Live For, I wanted to come at it a different way. And this is before we even knew what this was going to be in terms of the name and stuff like that. This was like almost 2 years ago that Carl and I first started having these conversations about like, and Carl's very much like me, the CEO of Beachbody, for those who don't know. He's very much like me. He doesn't really want to work out. He doesn't really want to eat healthy. Like that, honestly, guys, that is me. Like I went on the business before I adopted the actual lifestyle. Like I was selling gym memberships back in college and smoking a cigarette on my break, like maybe two. Like I was not the fitness guy whatsoever. And most of the time I would rather just have a beer and a burger than go work out. Like that is definitely what I most of the time would rather do. But I also want to look good naked. So that's where the workout aspect has to come into it. And I feel that the majority of the population on this call and everybody else, that's what we all want, right? We want to work out. We want to work out because we want to look better. We want to feel better. We want to look good naked, but we still want to have like the tacos today. It's Taco Tuesday, right? Like that's what we want, and wine and beer and all these different things. So it's really about saying, okay, how can we create something that's realistic in expectations and results, and something that you can stick with, and this is sustainable. And then also, on top of all that, give you the flexibility to live your life, because there's so many things that have been happening. And look, people were more stressed than ever before, the economy, the government, the everything. And then people are working more than they ever have before, and they're more like, so I didn't want to create something that was going to stress people out about like having to get these workouts in. I wanted to create something that was going to give people the out and make you feel better about your life. And so with that, and 2 years later, here comes Live For, where I truly believe it's the first program maybe ever that, or as long as I've been around in this world of giving people those things. It's realistic 4 days a week, 30 to 40 minute workouts, sustainable because you can keep going. Everyone needs to lift at least 4 days a week. That is basic. You got to do it. Like, you are all sitting up watching me right now because of muscles. Like, you have to have muscle. So you got to do that. And then it's flexible. With 4 days, you can move those days around however you need to. And it actually is the first program that I feel molds around your life versus you having to make things move around your workouts. So there's my mic.
Amen. So, will I need to do other activities along with Lift 4?
Well, there's a lot of questions about that, and I get that if you're a coach and you're coming out of 80-day obsession, I get there's a mental shift here, right? Because you're coming out of a program that was 6 days long and longer workouts and very strict nutrition guidelines, and a little bit more rigid. And it's a great program, just like every program we've ever put out, but it has just specific intent and just another method. So I get that. It's going to be a little bit of a mental shift. So people are looking at 6 days versus 4, shorter workouts, less, we actually get to cheat and blah, blah, blah. Like, what's going on with this? So, logically, first, from the common sense standpoint, one, we're not going to, Beachbody is not going to put out a program that doesn't work, right? So we tested this and it works. So don't think you're going to get worse. You're not going to gain weight, all your weight back, or you're not going to see the worst results. Okay. It's just a different style of training is what it is. With the shorter workouts, and if you guys have done the free preview or, any of the B4 workouts, you'll notice that the pacing is quite intense. The longest break that you get in this program is 60 seconds ever. Like, in the full program, the full 30 to 40 minutes, like, the longest break you'll ever get is 60 seconds. So sorry, y'all, you shouldn't have time to post on Instagram. All of you who tag me in this and I see it. Like, you shouldn't be having time to do that because you should be breathing and sucking wind to get ready to go for the next one. So it's the intensity. I went back to basics with the weightlifting perspective of it. Classic hypertrophy training, which is 3 sets of 10, which allows you to actually lift heavier. No compound complex muscle movements in terms of the weightlifting. And that's just basic lifting 101. That's really what I really want to do. It's my favorite way of training. It's how my wife and I train, and it's how I used to train my clients. I think I like to keep things simple and basic because I feel that's where you can really see some amazing, consistent results. So with all that said, the rest days are strategic in the sense of just saying, okay, well, hey, 4-3, that sounds good. Is actually meant to, in those 30 to 40 minutes, guys, I'm going to smash you. Like, that's the point, is by the end of these workouts, you should be just done. Like, weights, nah, you can't do it. And jumping or hits or anything, nah, you shouldn't be able to. That's the point. And then the 3 days is actually giving you the time that your body needs to rest, recover, and get ready to go again. And overtraining component has become, I think, a real problem where there's been so much focus on this way of so many people thinking that they need to work out more, like double workouts in a day and stuff like that, which I'm like, that sucks. I don't want to do that. You're crazy. Like, one and done, man. Give me one good one and we're good. So we need to get off of this overtraining standpoint as well and just say, look, let's just make this amount of time work and like work your butt off and make it effective and consistent and kick your ass, and then give yourself the actual time that your muscles need to heal. And that's why through all the testing we've done in this program over the past year, the results have been phenomenal, and people have gotten more results than they ever expected. And they've gotten stronger faster because for once they're actually giving themselves time to recover. So with all that said, longest answer ever to your question, sorry, is the fact that rest days are simply 2 things. No lifting, no hitting. That's it. Okay, so stay away from the weights, stay away from high intensity exercise, high intensity training, those other 3 days. But with that said, live your life, man. Get your life back in terms of whatever those activities you want to do. Like, for me, like, my thing is boxing. So those rest days, I'm at the boxing gym, and like, that's what you can do, is these types of things. So swim, bike, run. If there's a lot of runners that are always asking about these programs. Samantha, Tough Mudder, absolutely. Like, these things are going to help you and get you stronger. This program is going to help you get stronger in those activities as well. So, like one of our cast members, Sam, the cute little blonde mom of 3, she's a runner. Doing Lift 4, she actually shaved 40 seconds off her mile in her runs. Like, that's insane. But she shaved 40 seconds off of it because she's like, she always had the mentality that she shouldn't lift because that was going to slow her down, and now she's actually sped up. So live your life, guys. Have a good time, and just stay away from the weights and the hit.
All right. Awesome answer. Thank you. Okay. So next, what do you see the reasons that other workouts and gyms are not working for our customers? So for instance, if our customers are going to the gym, why is maybe that not working for them versus this program?
Well, first of all, Jamie, Rugged Maniac. It's really funny. So like Tough Mudder, Rugged, like they keep coming up with new names for new courses. It's just crazy. Like how insanely scary can we make the name of it sound? That's why I don't do any of them. They sound hard. Plus like Ironman, swim, bike, run, there's like 3 things that I hate to do. So it's just not going to happen. But when it comes to the gym and programming and stuff like that, guys, I think it's 2 things. I think it's flexibility. I think it's programming. From a flexibility standpoint, when you're going to a gym, for instance, if you don't go to the gym that day and then something happens, then you don't go for the next day. And then, sometimes you don't go for a week. Now you feel like you're wasting your money because there is no flexibility because you have to go to the gym for it to work. Right. Same thing at home. If you're doing a program that's, not working for your lifestyle and you don't have that flexibility and you start missing days, then you feel like you're behind and you feel like you have to catch up. And that's where this feeling of, doing double workouts and stuff like that. And then then people actually just will give up because they say, I can't do this. So so I wanted to get rid of that feeling. And then the programming aspect of it is pretty important for the gym too, is when you go to the gym, look, there's a lot of equipment. There's a lot of things happening. If you don't have a specific plan in place of what you're going to do, like specific sequencing and everything like that, you can spend an hour to an hour and a half in the gym and waste a lot of time because you're trying to figure it out. And Brianna and I, we've done the same thing. Like, unless we go to the gym, we know exactly what we're going to do. We'll be there for an hour and a half because we're kind of figuring out as we go. We can maybe do a little bit faster because we've been doing this for a while, but most people, are still trying to figure it out. And the gym can be an intimidating place with all the weights and the stupid heads lifting weights that don't even know what they're doing, which there's a lot of them. So, I think those 2 things are the main reasons why stuff hasn't been working. And I really wanted to go over that with Lift 4 and get rid of all of that. Where the flexibility comes in. You've got your 4 days a week, so you can move it around however you need to. The programming tells you exactly what to do, and it's in a short amount of time. You guys, it wasn't just like, hey, we're going to do this because we wanted a short workout. It's like, let's get this done. Like, there's no reason to mess around. Like, I have no reason to sit there and be on a soapbox for anything longer than 60 seconds before you get back into the workout, okay? If you, like, that's just not my style. I want to get in, get out, and get done with it.
Yeah, so I think you basically answered why will Lift 4 solve these problems. So that basically already did, but go for it.
It's the flexibility. And look, we're coming into the summertime right now. And it is summer. Holy crap, July 4th is tomorrow. It's the summertime. The kids are out of school. That's when we usually see the biggest decline of people working out, when this is actually the perfect opportunity to have an increase in people working out. Because look, summertime is when you have a lot of fun, a lot of barbecues, and I know I'm going to a barbecue tomorrow, and I bought the beer. Like, I'm ready to go for tomorrow. But I promise you, I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning. I'm going to do one of the Lift 4 workouts, and I'm going to be good. I'm going to feel great about it, and I'm just going to keep going. And that's what's awesome about the flexibility of it.
So this is a key question, obviously, for all of you that are on here, because most of us are coaches. I don't know if we have any other customers on or not. I think it's majority coaches. But what would you say the reason we as coaches are so valuable in this equation?
Look, I think it's a great time for you guys as coaches. I think it's a super exciting time because we've got a program coming out. I'm not just saying this because it's my program. It's an exciting time because of, one, everything we talked about. So hopefully by now you should see how this is going to really help you in your business in terms of, think about all those people you've talked to in the past, the recent past, whatever, that have given you all the reasons why. Those barriers, like, I don't have time, we're going on vacation, I can't do this, I can't do that. This is the answer, man. So I think you've got a great opportunity, and to pull people in during the summer months as well, which is huge. We're talking only, literally 2 to 2.5 hours. Seriously, that's the total amount of time per week that you're asking somebody to commit to working out. 2 to 2.5 hours per week of 168, I think, total hours in the week. Come on. If they don't have that, they just don't want it at that point. Okay. So, there's that. And then also, so that's the business part of it, for you, of the sales aspect of it. And then for you guys, there's the training aspect of it. You've got the, this VIP early access thing. I know it's a new concept, and it's still, people are kind of coming to terms with it. It's not, and I promise you, it's not this conspiracy of Beachbody to like, let's get $40 from everybody. It's not that. It was the chance to give you guys a tool to really pull additional training for you and your business. And then we launched the program again. So we're actually launching Lift Forward twice. If you think about it, we've got July 16th and then we got October 1st, which is awesome. So, right now, the whole point of this for you guys is to get your butts into that coach test group with me that we start next week on prep week. July 16th is the kickoff date. And that whole thing is the whole purpose of that is, look, it's not my job to sell Lift Forward. It's your job. Like, that's your job, is to go out and spread this word into the masses and everything. For me, my job is to give you everything about Lift Forward that I've been telling you and everything more out of my head into you guys in the next 8 weeks. Like, that's the goal, is to train you to the point where you can talk to anybody about this program the way I'm talking to you about it right now I got no notes. I got nothing in front of me. I just know it. And that's what I want everyone to do, because if you think of it kind of like an actor with their script, the first couple times they see it, they're just reading it. And then as they start to memorize it, then they start to inject their personality into it. It becomes a part of them. And that's exactly what you guys can do too. So then at the end of the 8 weeks, not only have you seen amazing results and you're super sexified, and you go out and you're showing all your results to people, and people are like, hey, what'd you do, man? You look amazing. You actually got in better shape over the summer. Then you start telling them about it, and then you can tell them, this is where the important part comes in, how this program is going to help them, because you know them. You've already established that connection with people. And that's an amazing level that I'm not able to be at, because I'm over here helping all you guys. But your job is to talk to all these people on a one-on-one basis. And that's where you really start throwing people into this, and they really start seeing the benefit of it. And then we go into October 1st launch, which is all access. So now you're selling accessory packs with BOD and everything like that. And it's just another opportunity again, even as Samantha said about the extra commission. Look, I know when BOD came out, that was a big hit for coaches, because you went from selling program kits to a BOD annual membership. And so there goes, so you lost a lot of commission on it. So this is just another great way to really help make some more money. Like, I don't know anybody's gonna be mad about that. I'm looking around to see if anybody's pissed about it. I don't see it. And then learn and get great results. So I think it's a great time for you guys. I really do.
So what's really cool is we have all these options now with the different packs. We have, the accessory packs. We have the mega packs. We have all these crazy packs for ourselves as well as our customers. So obviously we want to hear from you what you recommend for us and for our customers.
Yeah, it's like I think it's like 20 just in the States or something like that. So yeah, there's a lot. And yeah, I have gotten a lot of questions about that. Like, what the hell? Like, what do I do? Like, there's so many of them. What am I supposed to do with all this? And to which I'm like, again, I love to tell people to relax. And you guys are going to hear me say it in the coach test group so much. Like, every day, first of all, y'all need to relax. Okay. Second of all, let's think of this logical standpoint of who you're talking to and what this person needs. Okay. There's certain aspects about the program, and then supplementation. Okay. So supplementation, supplements are just like, giving your car higher octane fuel. Okay. You want your car to perform, you got to give it calories, which is food. And if you want your car to perform better, you're going to give it better fuel, which is supplements. Okay. So best possible results, we think about those supplements. Shakeology is the one constant that you have in this program. You do it every single day. Recover, Beachbody Performance Recover, I think, to me, as Carl says, non-negotiable. That's my non-negotiable. Besides Shakeology, Recover is a must. After every single time I lift, it's a must. You guys, protein is the building block to muscle, is a necessity in your body. It's the number 2. Your body's made up mostly of water. We heard that, we learned that when we were in grade school. Protein is number 2. That's just how your body is made up, okay? It's necessary. You have to have it. So giving your body more will help you, your muscles recover faster as well. Melissa, you need a vegan. Shakeology Vegan is a valid replacement for Beachbody Performance, just so you know. So bam, there you go. And yes, I know, and they are working on a vegan. Who knows when it's going to come out. I have no idea. But in the meantime, you can use Shakeology Vegan. So with the packs, you just look at those things. And if someone says, well, hey, I travel a lot and I still want to do this program, what should I do? Well, you give them an accessory pack that have the resistance bands in it. That's why we did a split screen bandifier option in this program for people who travel or don't have access right off the bat to dumbbells. So just really going after everything on that. But just think about who you're talking to. What do they need? What are the non-negotiables for them, which should be Shakeology at least, and then going into a recovered standpoint. I think one of the deluxe packs I just looked at over the weekend. I did an unboxing of it. So it was Shakeology, had the Recover, had Energize, which is pretty awesome stuff. And then also had the bands, and then a couple additional shaker bottles. Yeah, and Charlene says bands can be harder. They are challenging because you're actually giving yourself constant tension. So yeah, they do feel harder sometimes. And they're not like people are asking, can I see just as great results using the bands? I can't say yes because we didn't test that. I prefer people having dumbbells because you're able to go up in weight a little bit easier, but you're still going to see great results with the resistance bands. I promise you that.
So for those who do not know, where can we find the different packs and bundles?
Let's see, what is it? Coach Office, I think 7,500 is the FAQ. And then how's that for pulling it out of my head? And then looking in your back office, because there's a bunch of stuff, guys. I filmed a whole bunch of videos while on set. And about the myths of, talking about the myths of weightlifting for women and getting rid of all those stupid myths that I hate so much. Talking about nutrition and Beachbody Performance. We did a weightlifting one, a nutrition one, a Beachbody Performance and Shakeology one, and then one that's talking about getting to a challenge group. And then I think it was 4 or 5 total. So you can get all of those in your back office and download them and share them. So like all the stuff that I'm putting on my social media too, repost all that stuff. But like make sure you know where all that is in your back office because it's gold, man. That's good stuff.
There's so much in there. So I should have just put that out there versus asking you. But so a lot was said, and I know you've got a deadline as to when you need to hang up, but we do want to ask your words for wisdom for us. Like, we're so excited about this program. What is your parting wisdom words or words of wisdoms for us?
Putting me on the spot again. Well, I have 7 minutes. We're actually doing really great. Words of wisdom. You guys, fitness, here's the deal. Fitness and nutrition are supposed to enhance your life. They're supposed to make your life better, okay? Like we work out so we can pick up our kids and groceries and just stand up without our backs hurting, right? Like that's why we work out. Nutrition, so we look good naked. Okay, there we go. That usually speaks to most people. And but it's not like I feel like, again, we've swung so far one direction of like so much focus has gone into how much we're working out and how long we're working out and all these different things. And I actually see people getting more stressed about it than anything else. And the minute that fitness and nutrition becomes a stressor, something's wrong. You're doing something wrong. It's not the right fit. So, with this program, I really wanted to give everybody something that I personally feel after years and years of talking to people. And I feel that I'm like, I call myself, like I had to do this article for a magazine that's like, well, how do you want to be left? If you died tomorrow, how would you want to be known? I was like, wow, that's a little bit morbid, but it's a great question. And I was like, I want to be known as the real life fitness guy. It's like realistic. I want to bring reality back into this fitness world because all the crap that we see on social media and the fake butts and the smooth, all this filtered crap, it's just not real. So, we're further and further away from reality than we've ever been before. And I want to try to bring some reality back into it. I think Lift 4 is going to do that. And I think you guys are going to see it when you do it. So get your butts into the test group with me. We're going to have a good time. I promise every conversation will be like this. So if you hated this, sorry. But if you enjoyed it, then I promise that I'm going to do a lot of stuff. I'm going to throw the business train at you guys as well. And really talk about how I used to train new employees in the gym world, actually, of how I train them to sell memberships and to talk to people and create value. So I really want to give you guys some more business training too, but just don't be stressed out, man. Relax. This is supposed to be fun. Seriously.
There's a couple more questions. I'm not sure if you have 5 more minutes.
Yeah, I do. Let's see. In the chat box. Let's see.
Yes.
Let's see. Haley. Haley is going to be training for a half marathon. Good for you, girl, because if you see me running, that means something bad is happening that way. That's also why I box, so I can just stand there and hopefully not have to run away. So you're going to be doing a half marathon and doing lift work. Do I recommend that you move up the nutrition plan if you fall into plan B? Yeah. I mean, look, the way to think about it is, again, going back to that car analogy, I think it's a great way to really understand it is if you want your car to go further, it's going to take more gas. So that's it. You got to give your body fuel. So yeah, definitely go up a bracket. And just so y'all know with the brackets, most of you are going to start in at least one bracket, if not two, lower than you should be. I guarantee you the first week, you guys are like a couple workouts into it, you guys are going to all be messaging me on the group. And you're like, I'm so hungry. What do I do? And I'm going to be like, hey, you should eat food. Like, that's it. It really is it. Like, food is good, guys. It'll be fun. So let's see. I think I answered that. How would I know when or if someone else would need to up on nutrition plan? Well, basically, if you pass out when you run, then that's going to be a good way to know. But look, if you start, I mean, it's just like listen to your body. How are you feeling? And if you're losing the energy, then just up it. It's easier. It's just as easy to back off food as it is to eat more food, okay? So you guys play with it a little bit, especially if you're adding marathon running and things like that into it. But Godspeed, girl. I have a client, Renee, I have a client wondering if she can use 2B Mindset for nutrition. I'm going to keep this really short and simple. Start with the Lift 4 nutrition plan because we have to make sure that you're giving, back to that car thing, you have to make sure you're giving your body enough fuel, okay? And 2B Mindset doesn't really go off the calories as much. So do the Lift 4 nutrition plan first, and then once you have it figured out, you can pull principles from 2B Mindset, Fixate, Portion. Like the program is container friendly. There's a page on it like that. So just go through and make sure you at least get your calories first because we got to have that first, okay? But you can't put them together like most people are thinking they're going to. Start with Lift 4 and then go from there. Samantha, stay away. I said stay away from HIIT and weights on those days off. Yes, I did. What suggestions do you have for those who are Beachbody Live instructors, specifically Core to Force Insanity? Great question. I would try to move your workout days around your teaching days is what I would do with that one. So if you teach on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday, and then do Lift 4 on your alternate days, one instructor asked me this, she's like, well, I teach 14 classes a week. What should I do? I'm like, stop teaching 14 classes a week. Like your body is going to hate that. I taught Group X for 10 years and I know what, again, that goes into overtraining. Like I actually did not see almost any changes in my body for almost 10 years because there was no time. I was not giving my body enough time. And then actually when I stopped teaching and now when I just do these 4 days with the additional boxing, this is the best shit. I'm in the best shape I've ever been in my life. And it feels great too. So careful on the extra classes on that. I know it's fun, but that's a lot of work. Plus you're not taking into account all the extra practice time as well. Let's see. Victoria, people double up when they miss a day. True. They do the missed day workouts and also that day. When is your take on this? Stop doing that. Oh my God. Stop doubling up. Seriously. There is no reason to double up. And that goes back again to what I said at the very beginning. It's like the flexibility of this. So look, it's 4 days. If you miss one day, you're fine. Like you're fine. Just move it to the next day. So I really want people to relax on this. And I swear to God, if I see anybody post that they did 2 Lift 4 workouts in one day, I'm gonna fly to them and we're gonna have a little chat because. Whew, anyway, now I'm sweating. I'm getting all upset about it. Let's see. I think there's one more. No, I think that was it. Yes, Jesse, assume correct form is absolutely vital for results. Absolutely. And Samantha, can people move things to work out 4 days in a row and take 3 days off in a row? Yes, that is a great question, Samantha. Thank you. For the medical field, like nurses and things like that, 12-hour shifts, right? Absolutely. That's the point. That's the whole idea is you can move things around. And then Jesse, to your point about form, you guys, I've seen a lot of people doing the B4 workouts, which is great. You're getting this feel of it and you're getting kind of getting into this, what this is going to be. And you're getting even more to it when we go into this. But you guys, the 2-pound to 5-pound dumbbells, your shoes weigh that much. Okay. So let's up it a little bit and think about it. Again, we're going, and again, it's a different type of train. It's a different type of weightlifting. It's classic hypertrophy train, but let's go the heavier weights because that is going to be really challenging. And that's where we're going to see the most results. I have to go. Joel Freeman Fitness on Instagram, Facebook. You guys, I'm posting.
I'll take a picture before you hang up. And we'll let you go.
Picture.
All right. 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm gonna scroll over real quick to get everybody else. All right. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much. We're so grateful for you. And we're so excited for this program. And go and do whatever else you need to do. And again, thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do 3 more of these.
Okay, have fun. Bye. You guys, if you want to stay on for a few more minutes, obviously we are usually here for about an hour. So feel free to stay on if you want.
We should all totally double up on our workouts now and let them know.
Oh, that was awesome. So good. So what were your takeaways? Anything like I want to share? Let's see.
I will tell you, Carl, I've been doing powerlifting and HIIT on my own for a while. I've been dying. I didn't know this was coming out. And so when this came out, I'm like, oh, and then it was Joel on top of all of that. So this right here feels a need. I'm a founding coach, and this has been something that has been missing for a very long time. So this is going to help so many people. I'm so excited. The 2B mindset, oh my God, so good.
Chrissy was not going to get early access girlfriend. Yes. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine. See, that's just me. I fear missing out. Like there's no way in heck I could I could not wait until October and watch everybody else getting it done. No. What else, you guys? That was so good.
Thanks for getting him on.
Absolutely. Very, very blessed that the opportunity arose. I was like, yes. And I was like, it's the 3rd. People might be celebrating July 4th. I don't care. We're getting on anyway. So it was kind of a odd day, but I'm like, let's make it work. And we had 24 hours to figure it out. So thank you guys for getting on. Seriously, we had a great turnout. I did upgrade to 100 just in case we needed 100. But if anything, I'm glad I did. So we have that from now on for anytime. We actually, you guys, on the 24th, if you want to mark your calendars, we have Isabel Deichler going to be on our call. So go ahead and mark that too, which is really cool. So think of questions that you have for her, and we will present those to her ahead of time so she has time to get ready for those. So I did just to have guest speakers and.
So yeah, if you'll send me the link, or you can create an event on the team page. That way we can start building up for that.
Yes, absolutely. That was a great idea there that you did. Sorry, let's see. I'm trying to see all these messages. So I know people do miss it, especially 24 hours in advance. Like I should have just sent a broad message to everybody email-wise too. But that event, I guess, does pop up for everybody. Yes, July 24th. That's awesome, Chrissy. Let's see. What else? Yes, you guys. I mean, October's a long ways away. We want to go ahead and get ahead of the game so that we can present this to people now. Again, all access is amazing to have, but I do love the new way of doing things, of having the, pre-launch and that sort of thing. So it does give us the opportunity to get it under our belt. And again, it's a business side to go back kind of to the days of where when a product was actually launched, there was commission side of it, right? So I feel like corporate kind of figured it out to where it was a win-win for everyone with that. So take advantage of that.
Natalie, can I say something to that too on the marketing side thing? Yes. Okay. So a lot of people were kind of upset, about why would Beachbody do that? And one of the things I want to say is it's actually pretty brilliant because it's optional. Like the program launches in October, okay? And if you look at anything else, when we go to buy plane tickets, you can upgrade your seat if you want. You don't have to, but you can. when a movie is coming out, you can get premiere tickets to see it before it actually comes out into the theaters. You have to pay for that. There are options that are optional to do that for those who want to do it, but you don't have to do it. And it's marketing, and it's actually brilliant. And I'm glad they're doing it, since everything, we're getting a storm here, so you may hear thunder. Thank goodness we need it. But what I'm trying to say is it's a great way to share, to really, to market this and to get people ready, because as we know, when it comes into VOD, if they're already on-demand customers, there's not wow, can y'all hear that? That is crazy. But anyway, I just wanted to say, I think it's brilliant. And remember, it is optional. You don't have to do it. It's coming out in October. It's just like upgrading your seat on a plane. It's nice, but you don't have to do it. We're all going to get there, eventually. So anyway, I just want to say that. I don't want anybody to feel there should be no negative feelings over it. And if it is, well, you need to do some more personal development around it.
You're right. I'm very thankful for it. I'm like, that's amazing. It's not even asking a lot for people to get signed up with it. It really and truly isn't. It's less than a normal program would have been back in the day. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm grateful for it, but that's just me. What else? Anybody else?
Well, I just want to say, Natalie, I think to go follow up on what Charlene was saying, I think it's fantastic that we get the early access to this in the summer. I love his attitude about getting back to working out around real life. And that's especially true in the summer. People are busy, the weather's nice, parties, barbecues, things. So to be able to say, look, you can still work on your health and fitness and do it. It's only 4 days a week, and then you can still enjoy yourself. And he's all about having beer, and it's real. And to be able to get into that now and share that now, as opposed to waiting till October, I think it's just such an opportunity.
I think for so long we've always been the company that's all intense, go all in, go hardcore, so this is another, and same with 2B, is like, it's more flexible. It's like, live your life and not the other way around, where you're focusing on that to be your life. And then it's great.
Exactly.
So I want to thank everyone who did get on, because I know it was last minute, and I know it's kind of a holiday, pre-holiday, and so it did take time out of your family, and it did take time out of your holiday to hop on. So, and I really did want to give him a lot of, welcome, and a lot of people on, so that he felt like his time was of value. So I do appreciate you just dropping everything just to get on. Again, we do have a little bit more time. If you do want to hang on and have any other questions or want to talk anymore, we will be here for another few. Oh, you're with family right here. All right, what else, you guys? It's just a good time right now. I feel like
I should just let y'all listen to the thunderstorm that's coming in. It's crazy. I am taking cover, though.
I love it. I wish it was going here.
I've been dying. It's been over 100, and we have just been sweltering. And I've been watching the rain come all the way around us. And here it comes. I'm so excited. I wish I could see this. It's crazy. Anyway, all right. Sorry, I'm so excited.
You do a dance. Do a rain dance with your. Do a live video rain dancing.
Oh. Yeah.
100 already. That's crazy. I'm sure we'll be getting 100 soon. It's been very, very, very humid here. Like, I've thought about running up again because of Lift 4, but I'm like, I'll have to get up like 4 o'clock in the morning to do that because it's so humid. There's no way I would die if I tried to run right now. It's like, Anything else, you guys?
Thanks so much, Natalie.
Of course. Thank you. For sure.
I'm gonna get off. We're gonna eat hamburgers and do fireworks. So
Enjoy. Happy 4th.
I just made whipped cream vodka with strawberry.
Well, there you go. That sounds
so
so
good.
good. I don't even drink vodka, but that sounds really good.
Right? Bye.
Bye. One more thing. I know Charlene posted in Coaches in Motion. You guys, if you haven't signed up for Summit, do it soon because the price goes up, I think, the 9th, and we're at the 3rd. That, and I'm going to be posting also Be Your Best this month, which is basically trying to surpass your Success Club in the past 12 months. So whatever it is your past 12 months have been, this month, and I'll actually post Taco Tuesday. Sorry, got squirrel chasing. Whatever it is that your past was this past 12 months in Success Club, you want to go up in that in order to win a medal. And again, I'll post a different things for that. Also, there's a new Success Club sort of, what's the word I'm looking for, like recognition, versus every month getting a prize for whatever it is that you hit. There's going to be like different tiers of the first month through the 3rd month through the 6th month for a year. There's different prizes. So it's kind of promoting and helping you to stay on track to stay accountable for consecutive months. Means there you go. 14. Heck yeah. Yes, absolutely. So you should have gotten an email showing what your best month was. If you didn't, check your spam. And if you didn't, maybe reach out to Coin for 20. That's awesome. Then reach out to Coach Relations and see if they'll resend it. But you should get an email showing what your best month was in the past 12 months, and you want to exceed that. And if you do have a team and you want to help your coaches also exceed in their best month, you also get a prize for that as well. But I'll post the FAQ probably tomorrow for that. I know sometimes I get crazy posting in our page, and I don't want to post, drive you guys crazy. So I'm going to space it out, but I will post that tomorrow, and I'll post it in Coaches in Motion as well, which is really exciting. I think it's a great promotion to not just, for every month, but actually when you do consecutive months in Success Club. And then this month, obviously, trying to beat it's kind of like a team cup against yourself. If that makes any sense. Which is kind of cool. All right. What else? I don't know if we want to go over this right now, Charlene. Maybe not. The diamond push. Maybe we'll talk about that another time. It's up to you. You're probably taking cover right now, so we'll just let that be. All right. Anybody else have anything? We have about 15 minutes left before we...
Sorry, I missed. Did you say something to me? I was coming in the house.
Oh yeah, I was just saying we had discussed about potential push for anyone who was wanting to reach diamond or hit diamond again.
Yes. We are going to be putting together a diamond push very shortly. We just hadn't had a chance to really go over that. We're going to be doing it with Craig Daigle, by the way, the guy that joined us on our call. He reached out to me because he saw some of our stuff that was posted. He goes, I want to do that with y'all. So we'll get more details out about that. We had so much fun, and there will be I got to get it okay by compliance, but there will be a pool. So for everybody that hits diamond, we'll be splitting the pot. So it's optional. You do not have to be a part of it, but you do have to be a part of it in order to split it if you hit diamond, if that makes sense. So I will get that covered with compliance before we even get going on it. But yes, that's coming up.
And like she said, you guys, it is completely optional, obviously, but I know a lot of you expressed at Summit and out of Summit what your goals were, and a lot of it was rank oriented. So when Charlene posted that, I was like, okay, yes, absolutely, that's a need. And I know I kind of shy away from those things sometimes because I never want to push anyone, but some of you want the push. So if you want the push, then let's go for it. All right, and bling, bling, ching, ching. Yes, here. So think about it, pray on it, whatever you do, and then we'll go from there for those of you who want to be a part of that. And I want to be a part of it because I need to get my husband back to Diamond. Because he's sitting there as an active coach and he needs to be back. So it's accountability for myself as well. Yes. Anything else?
All right, gotta run. Love y'all.
Thank you.
Thanks, Natalie.
Thanks for getting on.
No problem. Thank you. Bye.
Anybody else have anything? I love when we have a big crowd. It's so exciting to see all the faces. I love when we have a small crowd too. All right. Again, if you guys are wanting to go to Summit, go ahead and get your ticket now. Commit, because I know it's a year from now. But if you don't commit now, I mean, time's going to go by and you're just going to be like, not going to happen. I'm telling you, it's so life-changing. I've been 6 times. Is that right? 6 times? And I walked away from this one like more inspired than I've ever walked away. Like ever. And yeah. So anyway. Anybody else have anything else before we hang up? We good? Yeah? All right. I love you guys so much. Have a happy 4th. Enjoy your families, fireworks, hot dogs, hamburgers, cheeseburgers, whatever it is that you want. I'm going to enjoy the heck out of it because I have a 3-day refresh waiting on me. My parents are coming in town. Once they leave, I'm starting it and like getting back on track right before lift 4. So cleanse and then lift 4 and then, yeah, too emotional. I know. All right. I love you guys so much, and we will see you next week. Love you. Bye.